all right. Peace, blessings, shalom. Yeah. Just wanted to come in and do a live, see what my people's doing, see where the fam's at, what y'all got going on this Saturday, this weekend. As you see, my usual out here rolling down the highways and byways, on my way to Kansas once again. Right, the weather is pretty good out that way. What? We'll find out what's out there. Oh, you know what? Dang. I honestly did not put nothing down there for us. What's going on? It's all good. I'm gonna do that later. Just want to ride for a minute. My fault, fam. My fault. Ready to notify the fam. We out here. We going. What's going on out here? What's going on with everybody? How's y'all week going? Weekend, should I say? What y'all getting into? Anybody get into anything? Today?
Turn right at the traffic light, then the first right.
Busy.
Turn right at the traffic light.
First time really I'm on here weekend like this for real. Normally don't get on here. Subscribe. Okay. Appreciate you subscribing. Who at? Bayou. I may have chopped that up. My apologies. May have chopped that up. But I appreciate y'all stopping in, dropping in, checking me out. I know y'all got other things y'all could be doing, but I feel honored that y'all have taken some time out y'all's day to come in and check me out. I'm out here on the highways and byways, heading to Kansas City, Kansas. You know, y'all been out to Kansas City, Kansas. I don't know what these roads, highways, and byways look like. Y'all come into the room, please. Hit that, tap that screen for me if y'all don't mind. Tap that screen for me 2 times. Tap it real quick. You know, this is all we have out. You know, and fight or whatever, just get on the phone. Get on the phone. You know what I mean? Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. They find it interesting just watching cars. Watching cars and trucks and lights. You know. I know me when I was younger, I enjoyed that. You know, we used to travel up and down the highways and byways, me and my siblings. You know, me and my brother, older brother, and all of us was in the back of the seat. You know, just and one thing was at nighttime, I was the only one of everybody was asleep, and I was breaker 19. Can I get a radio check 10-4? Alright, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, man, like I was saying, y'all, as far as the gift, I'm giving away gift cards, or it's gonna be a big gift, or maybe 4 little gifts. Okay, yes, sir. Or 4 little gifts. But overall, it's gonna be an appreciation for those who supported me. So I had to reiterate this again because I don't know if it was even heard because it was so low. So yeah, so make sure that y'all hit the notification, to be reminded when I go live, because I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Whatever's placed on my heart to do it, or not even just that. I have to know how to go about getting a gift card. I'm going to figure that out, how to do the gift card thing. And then I got to figure out how to get it to y'all. Alright? So, I'm going to have to, somebody going to have to help me out with that. Those who did it, I got to check around and see, who done it and how to do it. I'm new to all of this, so y'all have to work with me. I'm not so tech savvy. So y'all gonna have to work with me for a little bit, as I get this thing down. For those coming to the room, y'all hit that like button for me, tap that screen 2 times for me. If y'all don't mind, if y'all can be so kind. Stick your head in at least and say, hey, off grid. Let me know how y'all doing, make sure y'all well. I want to make sure I'm gonna do a wellness check. Do a wellness check. This is my wellness check. Everybody good is coming to the room. Stop in, let me know how you feeling. Let me know where you're tapping in from too, where y'all can tapping in from. Come on in, sit down for a minute. It's early. Y'all don't gotta go to the club right now. Y'all looking on y'all's phone and you seeing on your YouTube channel or live. Come on in, have a seat real quick, and just let me know how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you doing. It's a wellness check. We're doing a wellness check. All those on here, y'all come in the room, say hi, peace, what's up, how you doing? I don't got long been with you, they're off grid, but I just want to come in and show some love, send me a heart, something, a gift, for free. It's all for free. It's all for free. It don't cost y'all anything. It's all for free. Just get the algorithm up while y'all going with y'all's day. I'm out here, I got, oh man, I ain't gonna reach my destination, y'all, until about 12:52. I'm not gonna be over here that long, but I'm gonna be on here probably about an hour or so, maybe a little over an hour. It all depends. It all depends how the night go. You see, when you call it, where you rolling tonight? Oh, John D, I'm rolling to Kansas, man. I'm rolling to Kansas City. Edgerton, if everybody familiar with Edgerton, it's like maybe probably 45 minutes to an hour west of Kansas City. You know what I mean? Right there, when you cross over from Missouri line, cross over to Kansas, it's about maybe 45 minutes. I want to say probably 45 minutes, away from Kansas City, where I gotta go. Shabbat Shalom. Yes, Shabbat ended, for me, at sunset. So I've been out of Shabbat for about, I don't even know what time it is, right about a couple hours, an hour or something, 2 hours, But yeah, I'm Shabbat Shalom. Celtic or Celtic salt. Oh no, you can't see it, but it's C as in Charles, E as in Edward, L as in Larry, T as in Tom, I as in Ifta, and C as in Charles. Celtic or Celtic salt. If they don't have it in your big box store, then you may can go on Amazon, TikTok. I think one of them have it. I think that's where, matter of fact, that's where I got mine from. I think it was off of the TikTok shop. You know, and it was cheaper, honestly. It was cheaper than it was at, there you go, sis. Appreciate you. You know, appreciate it. You know, so yeah, look up the minerals. Look how many minerals that it has. It has more minerals than it does, than in, the pink Himalayan salt or the sea salt. It's the top one. It's the top of the list, Celtic salt. It helps with hydration, you know, put in the water, you know, hydrate, should I say, just hydrating your inner parts. You know, hydrating your inner parts, stuff like that. No doubt, John D, no doubt, man, you got it. You know, so yeah, so you know, make sure that, you know, you can, every time that I drink water, you know, every time I drink water, I take a pinch of Celtic salt. I say Celtic, y'all, it may be Celtic, you know, so either way, it's spelled the same, it's just pronounced different. I say potato, you know, so to each his own. Those coming through the room, hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. You know, for checking in, stopping in, you know, for a minute. You know, I know y'all got a lot of things y'all could be doing, you know, but y'all decided to come on, check out what the off-grid got going on, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and tap in with y'all, you know, because I haven't been on here, like in a day or something, a couple days. Time, hey, y'all gotta excuse me. I've been out here on these roads 25 years, and I've been out here driving, and I haven't really been off as far as like, you know, out of the truck for a month, because here in about 2.5 more weeks, my whole setup is changing. And appreciate y'all hitting that like. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tap, you know, mention where y'all's tapping in from, where y'all at, what county, what city, what state, you know, where y'all at and how y'all feeling. You know what I mean? I want to see y'all put that down there. Y'all feeling good, stressed, you know, hungry, tired, relaxed, you know, how your mental is, you know what I'm saying? Put that up in there too. You know, let's chop it up for a minute, you know. Y'all got some time, go ahead and hang out with me for a second. But yeah, I haven't been at the house for a minute. I'm trying to save, I'm trying to stack, so when I do come off the road, I'll be coming off the road, I won't be over the road. I'm trying to find something that's either a dedicated run, something either local, more so 1099. You know, I don't want to do no W-2, I don't want everybody up my business. You know what I mean? Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know, the G-O-V, don't want them all up my business. You know, my Renaissance. How you doing there, my Renaissance? Appreciate you stopping in. You know what I'm talking about. You see what that is, my Renaissance. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I know where you at. I know where you at, my Renaissance. You my neighbor. Yeah, you my neighbor. Okay, I'm glad you feeling well though, my Renaissance. I see a couple of your videos. You know, hey, y'all haven't checked out my Renaissance garden. You know, she's OG in the game. You know, and she got a lot of very informative information out there she put down. Y'all go over there, you know what I mean, say hi to her. You know, check out her content. You know, let her know the off-grid trucker sent you over there. You know, check her out. You know, and she lives next door to me, so you go knock on her door. You know, she has an open door policy. You know, check her out. Hey, I'm glad you're well, my Renaissance. Like I said, I checked out some more of your videos and stuff. You know, I got a lot of catching up to do with you over there. You on the move, you know. But yeah, so it's you know, I definitely have to look for something that's W-2 instead of 10. I mean, my fault, not W-2, 1099. I prefer to pay my own taxes. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm tax exempt. You know, way around the border, tax exempt. That's something I will get into my members only channel. Once I become monetized, I have my own members only. Trust and believe me, y'all. We gonna go in. I got a lot of stuff, a lot of information that I want to share with y'all, but I cannot share it on this platform. I have to have a members only, so where I know who I'm talking to, and I ain't worried about someone, reporting me or saying anything crazy. What I'm saying, it's not really something that I'm really concerned about being reported, because it's public information. It's just that a lot of people don't want to do their research. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give it to y'all. And trust and believe me, it's going to be well worth it. And I'm going to try not, I'm going to see where I cannot charge. I just want to be members. Those, y'all come into the room, come on in for a minute and have a seat. Have a seat for a minute. Hit the like button if you don't mind. And share the video. Share the video for me. So there's a lot of things that I know that is going to be very informative. When I do it for members only channel, because a lot of people's charging for the information I'm going to give for free, because I got it. And even though I may pay a little bit here, a little bit there for you, but I'm going to be bringing people on my channel for members only, though. For members only. You ain't going to see the people that I'm going to be bringing on just out here. Nah, because there's haters. Y'all know it. Those who got YouTube channels, y'all know there's haters out here. But yet they say let your haters be your motivators. You know what I mean? Nah. Haters can, let them hate from a distance. You know what I mean? Let them hate from a distance. Put them in a box. Put them in a box. They don't deserve to be out in the box. So there's some information that I have, that I've been looking on. Remember I just said, I'm tax exempt. So I want to show y'all how to become tax exempt. It's easy to do. Easy to do. A lot of people are charging for it. But why here it is, the off grid, right? Right here at your fingertip. The only thing you got to do is just, once I become monetized, just become a member. You know what I mean? Become a member. And I'm gonna share some information. Y'all come into the room, y'all hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking me out. Let's see what y'all got going on, what y'all talking about over here. My Renaissance, let's see. I already liked and shared. Hey, my Renaissance. See, that's what I'm talking about. My Renaissance be on it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my Renaissance. You know what I mean? She shares my videos, likes my videos, and you say you subscribe, you friends. My Renaissance, we've been rocking for a little minute now. You know what I mean? There's a squad of us. There's a squad of us, and I appreciate all of them. They may not tap in right now, but they have and will tap in. They may be busy doing other things at the moment, but they will come and look at the videos and stuff, maybe share it, like it, stuff like that, and that's what we gotta do. I don't even know how to share a video. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I have to learn how to share. I have to learn how to put the link up. So someone may want to come on, and talk or chop it up, share their experience and just, get a different perspective and a point of view from somebody or whatnot, then I welcome that. As long as we keep things respectful, that's all I'm concerned about. I got deported. What's her name? Slyomi. I got deported. I am coming back next. You got deported. Oh man, hey, you know what? Hey man, I mean, how you coming back? You say you coming back? They did it was a mistake. It was a mistake that they deported you. Let me see, Sean. Okay, appreciate you, absolutely. We appreciate my Renaissance. Appreciate my Renaissance. For showing some love and showing support. Absolutely. Absolutely. He said he got deported. He coming back. where you coming back? Which end? North or south? Coming from the border or you coming from Canada? You know, hey, they trying to close that down. They trying to close that down now. So, you know, those up in the big house, they got a whole different agenda. So you be careful. Make sure that you know, you do it legit. Do it legit. Do it legit. You know, that way you have to worry about being deported again. You know, do it legit. That's all. You know, I don't think that I know I don't mind. Period. You know what I mean? Hey, you in here? You in here? You know what I'm saying? So it don't make no difference to me. You know, but a lot of people, they just, you know, feel that people need to come over here legit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, and you know what? And I feel that because why? You really want to come with legit because you be able to get things legit. You don't have to worry about hiding and sneaking and running and all that stuff and catching charges and you got something going on good, got a business going on. Next thing you know, you got to turn around, worry about ICE and worry about the police and worry about people trying to deport you and make it, you know what I mean? Just come over legitimate. You know, don't let me try to sneak in. Don't sneak in because it's going against you. Then you turn around and have children over here. The children stay, you got to go. You're just bringing up the home. You know what I'm saying? So just do what you got to do. File your paperwork, you know, stuff like that. And become a citizen. Become a citizen. You know what I mean? I know it may be hard in whatever country that you may be in, you know, but if it's really hard in the country that you're in, and if you can move outside of that said country to where it's not war, it's not battle, it's not killings and stuff like that, then do that. But in the process, get your paperwork together. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's something even within the United States. We cannot, United States citizens, cannot just go to another country without having a visa, a U.S. passport, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to sneak in. Well, let me take that back. I don't want to sneak in. At a time in my life, I was thinking about how can I sneak over to Canada. You know what I'm saying? How to sneak over to Canada, or how to get up out of the United States, especially when there was a lot of things that was going on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, when there was a lot of things going on, I wanted to try to get up out of here and really couldn't get up out of here because some things was holding me back, and I can't share that at the moment. But if my members only, I can share that. So help get me monetized, fam. You know what I'm saying? So we can really talk it up on the other end. But right now in the open, there's a lot of things that can't be disclosed at the moment. You know, let me see my Renaissance, my mom. Okay, showing love and hugs, Shonda. Okay, absolutely. See, John D, you spot on. Come here legally, and we will welcome you with open arms. Absolutely. I don't have nothing against anybody. I ain't gonna say no. I'm not even gonna call them, you know, foreigners. You know, because we know who the real foreigners are. You know what I'm talking about. But I ain't gonna go there. But so technically, yeah, I ain't gonna go there right now. I'll go there another time because I don't want my channel to be striked for any reason. And matter of fact, those coming to the room, hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. But you know, I don't want my channel to be monetized. I mean, I want my channel to be monetized, but I don't want it to be striked, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But anything that I'm sharing is for information purposes only, okay? So don't do as I say, nor do as I do. You know, do your due diligence, do your own research, and you find out things for yourself because I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm sending air quotes for those who know. Alright? See, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, sis. Come on now. If you know, you know. You know? So we welcome those who come in from any part of the world. But come in, you know, come in right. That way, you know, like I said, I don't have nothing against anybody being here. If you hear illegitimate, legit, or what, get it how you get it. And the consequences that you're going to have to face on you, not on me. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, when you have children and you're not here legally, my proper documents, it's a possibility I may be deported back to said country. I mean, I know I would. Like, man, I can't go over here. I'm not legit. I don't got no social. I don't got no birth certificate. Or if I do have one, I got to get one another way. I got to get it, you know what I mean, illegally. But yet, these people ain't dumb, I don't think. I think they know what a fake social security card look like, fake birth certificate look like, a fake ID and a fake driver's license. But when they run it, it's not going to come back. It's got to be something that within the system. So y'all need to think about that. Whoever's trying to, you know, but I heard through the grapevine that there's a lot of people that don't belong or shouldn't be here. Well, that's here illegally, have fake documents. You know, so now they created or creating a database, a software or whatnot, in order to read any birth certificate, social security cards, ID, or driver's license, and they find out that it's fake and your name, guess what? You're going to the big place. You're going to a place that you know you will not return. Be legit, get things right, you know, because check it out. Now, the person that's over the GOV, y'all know who that is, guy with the yellowish orange hair, you know, and don't get, I'm not into no politics. I'm just, you know, bringing the news. You know, I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican, I'm not an independent, you know what I mean? I'm about righteousness. You know what I mean? If you're right, you're right, you're wrong, you know, period. So, they talking about now, what I heard, not recently, where there's about to be a paperwork signed. You know the man who signed the paperwork. I ain't gonna say it, y'all read between the lines. They signed that paperwork in that office, you know, in that room, you know, and it could be challenged, okay, to where it's going to be English is going to be the only language, because there was something under what was that? Clinton. I think Clinton did something years ago, and I vaguely remember this. Did something years ago to where even those, now this is pertaining to truckers, you know, to where you got to be able to speak English. Now before, you could take a test in any language that you choose. Those coming to the room, hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. I'm doing a little story time right now, but it's facts. Okay, it's facts. So they able to get their CDLs, you know, with in any language, and then if DOT or the state troopers pull them over, there's an app in which they have to speak their language, you know, and it can be translated to English. So now there's a man up in the little room with that orange and yellow hair, you know, he's signing something now to where English, you got to be able to speak English. So now that gives certain officials and you know, if they decide to want to allow people to take their driver's license in a foreign language or not now, because it was law of the land under Clinton. You know, do your research on that. You know, do your research on it. So I don't know, you know, if that's going to hurt truckers or is it going to help truckers. Hey, I'm out the game. I've been in the game for 25 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out the game. So this is something that's really for the newer truckers, those that's gonna be watching this, you know, later. No, it's for them, because there is a lot of companies that's in certain cities, you know, and I ain't trying to what you call that. I ain't trying to mention any names or whatnot. Those truck drivers, they know. But there's a lot of trucking companies. Let me see what John D. How's the family off grid? yeah, I'm gonna get on that I'm gonna get that on that in a minute, John D. But yeah, there's a lot of companies that's taking over, or yeah, they're taking over certain cities, certain states, should I say, and they able to undercut, they're able to find ways to manipulate the system. That's all I'm gonna say. But John D, family's well, man. The family's well. You know, family's well. You know, and you know, ups and downs, ins and outs. You know, there's situations and situationships. You know, but ain't nothing outside of the Most High's doing that it would not be done. You know what I'm saying? So but far as that, family's well, man. How's your family, bro? How's everybody over there? Everybody well, keeping well? You know, how's everybody else's family over here? You know what I mean? You know, how's everybody doing? Everybody well? You know, there's one thing I like to do, you know what I mean, is you know, I try to do every day is make sure that the Most High, you know, cover those families, you know, cover the individuals that, you know, coming on to and tapping into, you know, my stream and whatnot, you know, so that's something that which we should do every day. We should always give thanks and honor, glory, and praise to the Most High, you know, for waking us up, watching over us daily, you know, watching protect our families, you know, guide us, guide them. Even me, for, you know, to allow me not to hold grudges, not to be hateful, not to be envy, not to be prideful, not to have any type of bitterness or ill will against my brother or sister, you know, friends or what have you, because I want forgiveness. I want forgiveness from my Father, and therefore I have to be willing to forgive the next person. So I don't try to hold grudges. I don't try to hold hate or hatred or bitterness towards nobody. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I just ask that everybody grow. We all grow in different stages and degrees. You know what I mean? And timing. You know? See, trying to get the tenfold here. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, John D. You know, they may be busy, man. You know what I mean? I know EJ, you know, I don't know what he's doing. You know, hopefully he gets rest. You know, McGee and, you know, Hustle and, Avalon. You know, you over here and, Shark, you know, what Shark doing, you know, but yeah, y'all come through though, it show love, you know, and I appreciate y'all, I appreciate the conversation, the conversing, you know, and that's always helpful, you know, it's always helpful, man, you know, and, so yeah, so the thing is, as far as me getting out this truck, y'all, it's been something that I've always been saying for years. You hear me? I mean years. I've been saying that, I ain't gonna drive through the winter. And I've been driving for 25 years in the winter. Haven't taken the winter off from driving. But Most High, Yahuwah willing, I would not be driving the winter that's approaching, coming up. You know, I would be relaxing on the ranch. That's what I would be doing. I would be relaxing and just enjoying the winter where I don't have to work, you know, in full, you know, in full view, you know, true husbandry. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Well, the only thing I want to do is enjoy my family and look after and raise my animals and things of that nature. these bills add up. Then we use credit cards and stuff like that. Put us more in debt. You know what I'm saying? Then we got to file bankruptcy, chapter 7, chapter 11, chapter 13, or whatever, in order to try to keep the little things that we do have. You know, but then we wanted so far to keep up with the Joneses, we got to have the biggest car, biggest rims, nice, fastest car, biggest house, have the biggest pool, you know, Olympic sized pool in the backyard. Only got a quarter acre, or if that, a lot, and the whole pool take up the whole lot. And you got to turn sideways, scoop by a lawnmower, can't even get out there. You got to use a weed eater, cut the grass because you got a big old Olympic pool, something that you're going to be swimming in maybe 3 months out of the year. But then you have time to do that. Why? Because you'll be so busy working trying to pay the mortgage. When you can just go get you a plot of land, quarter acre, or whatever, get you a mobile home put on it, get you a double size, a twin size, or a triple, you know, size mobile home, RV, or whatnot. Let's see, stop there. Let me see what it's saying. Oh, man, a couple people came in. My fault. Apologize, y'all. Okay. My Renaissance. Still rain. That happened for hey, I appreciate that, my Renaissance. Appreciate that, really do. Baby. Popping in. Hey, I appreciate you popping in there, baby. I'm gonna hit you with baby, okay? Baby, I'm in Falk. I may have chopped your name up. My apologies. No intention. You know, charge it to my mouth, my mind, not my heart. Okay, I'll say evening. Good evening. Chat. Okay, speaking to the chat. Let's see, you better tell it. Okay. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. John D. I sent some messages to the 10-4 for you, brother. To get you monetized. Hey, you know what? I appreciate that, man, John D. Man, you pushing for me, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Baby V is okay. I understand. Okay, baby V. I got you, baby V. I appreciate you stopping in, checking me out. You know, putting your hand in the door, say, hey, off grid. I appreciate you. You know, how you doing out there, baby V? Everything well with you? How the fam? How's the weather? Where you checking in from? You know, how are you? You know, I'm gonna give you an update. This is a wellness check. It's a wellness check. You know what I mean? Just want to make sure everybody's good. You know, everybody's good in the neighborhood. You know, baby B, John. Okay, yes. Baby B, John, 10 part of the 10-4 crew. You know, we got a 10-4 crew. You know what I mean? And, so yeah, John been on it. John, you know, you ain't gotta put your channel down there, man. You know what I mean? Put your channel in the chat too, man. People come check in. Everybody else got a channel. Y'all drop it down there in the chat. I don't know how to do that. You know, I don't know how to do it. So there's a lot of things I don't know how to do at the moment. But I will learn. You know, I will learn how to do it. If y'all got channels and stuff, y'all go ahead and drop that thing down in the chat. And if those that's watching or maybe watching afterwards, y'all go and check the channels out. You know what I mean? Let them know the off grid. You know, hey, you know what? I am not biased. I am not a hater. You know, I want to share the love. You know what I mean? I want to share the love. But there's a lot. And you know, I was thinking about this, y'all. What y'all think? Now, say if you have, like for myself, I have 4,000 subscribers, right? Now, say if the 4,000 subscribers, or someone that don't have 4,000, someone maybe say they got 100 or whatever, but that 100 people, you know, they all jump in, they say hi. Or the 100 people, 100 subscribers, they all jump in and leave a message. The 100 subscribers, you know, they watch for about at least 5-10 minutes for each video, you know, 3 minutes, you know, or live going on. Just stay on the live for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That'll get that person monetized, and that person can turn around and do that same thing and become a triple effect. You know what I mean? Everybody's jumping in, everybody's live. You know, because that's the way that we all want to get paid. Come on now. Come on. everybody be able to get paid. You know what I mean? They start supporting each other when they do become monetized. You got 1,000 people, send 100. I mean, some not 100, my fault. Send $1. You know, I put an extra zero on there. Send $1. Send $2. Or whatever your heart, desire to send to somebody. To show some support. And when that person, when you get monetized, that person turn around, or them people turn around, and they do the same thing to the next person. You know what I'm saying? That's how we all going to eat. And let's take advantage of that right now, y'all. Why YouTube is free. It's free. It don't cost us nothing to sign up. Only thing it's gonna cost y'all is to come up with some content. A lot of y'all got a gift to gab. A lot of y'all have things that's going around in y'all's house. Some of y'all good with your hands, some good with your mouth. That's not right. Some are very talkative. Some are very talkative. Some are very informative. Some people, even have children. They're good at knowing how to raise children. Fixing something to eat up in the kitchen, making some organic stuff. A lot of these things y'all can do. Y'all have it. Y'all own it. Everybody got a smartphone these days. See, John D. Wait, let me see. Okay, my fault. Go up. Okay. Go up, John D. So, okay. I'm from DC. Overworked. Okay. But the family's good. All I can ask for. Allow y'all. Absolutely. Hallelujah. The family's good. That's all we can ask for. Overworked. Well, don't overwork yourself, baby. And you're from the DC area. Okay. The DC area. I used to hang out in DC back in the days. But yeah. But definitely don't overwork yourself, baby. Take your time. You know what I mean? Don't allow them to overwork you. Baby. The way it should be. Absolutely. You gotta help each other. To rise to the top. I'm the type of person, when I get to the top, I'm going to stand the ladder. Help you climb up. But let me get up first. I'm halfway up the ladder. Help me finish getting up to the ladder so I can pull y'all up. I can lead the ladder down. I'm not the type to get up to the top and pull the ladder up. You know what I mean? And not allow y'all the opportunity. Nah, we all gonna go to the top. I'm taking everybody up to the top with me. Family, friends, everybody. You know what I mean? Y'all want a YouTube channel? If I can help, inspire y'all, push y'all, motivate, encourage y'all to get one, get one. Get one. We all got content. Whether or not nobody want to watch it, they don't watch it. It may not be for everybody. You got billions of people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So you come over, you got to find your niche. Once you find your niche, then hey, run with it. If it's reading, if it's whatever it is, cooking, whatever it is, do it. See. John D. Exactly. Okay, exactly, absolutely, bro. Baby B, I agree. Shonda says, Mom says, Uncle love you. Hey, love you too, niece. Love you too. Shalom. I'm from Southeast, but live in the Southwest now. Used to hang in DC back in the day. So you and shake. Used to be. I denounced that. I used to be. That was past tense. I was past tense. I was back in the days. I used to hit the East Coast, West PA, Jersey. I used to be all over. I used to be everywhere. Back in the days, everything. Absolutely. Yeah. So we have that ability. We have that ability to technology. You know, we have the phone in our hands. You know, I mean, you don't even have to show your face these days. You know, you can have a picture up and just roll with the picture. You know, you don't really have to, you know, put your voice out there. There's technology now to disclose your voice. You know, so there's a lot of things that you can do right now that was not able to be done years ago. So take advantage of that, my people. Take advantage of that. You can work on cars. If you like riding motorcycles, bicycles, walking in the park, fishing, looking at stars, stargazing, whatever it is, you know, start with that. And now it's time to move you to other things. But start somewhere. I don't care if you like tying shoes, you know, cleaning shoes, making a t-shirt, cleaning your kitchen. You know, put a camera up, you got a camera right there in your hand, and get the movement, get the work, get the shaking. And baby B say, be a shaker in the movement. You know what I mean? And do what you gotta do. Those coming to the room, hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. Come on in for a minute, kick your shoes off and relax. You know, kick your shoes off. This is the weekend. Y'all got too much to do unless you're going out. You know, if y'all ain't going out, you tuning in. Then you stop in for a minute and say, what's up to the off-grid truck? You know, I'm out here on these highways, lonely highways and byways. You know, and just take us, you know, just out here, on here, checking in on my people, checking in on the fam, make sure everybody's all right, things going well with them. You know, something to keep me up, keep me occupied for a minute. Like I said, I ain't gonna get there till about 12:52. Y'all probably be in bed, knocked out by then, but I ain't gonna be here that long. Let me see. I miss something. Okay, thank you. Baby V, Shot said, yeah, people have cartoon characters that move like them, AI, billions of views. You know, come on now. You know, billions of views. She say billions or thousands. Billions of views. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all can do it. You better take advantage of it right now. It may be just temporary, but whatever it is, you know, I will take it to the Most High, and I will ask, you know, I'll pray on it, you know, and see what comes back, see what the Most High give you, the direction that He gives you to go in or whatnot, you know, and do that, you know. So, like me, for example, use myself for example, you know, I've been out here driving for 25 years. Right, and I just now started a YouTube channel. You know, now even going off grid, you know, I was raised in the country, on and off, country in the city. When I acted in the city, I went to the country with my grandmother. You know, and my dad. My dad was so much in the country part. You know, I was out there with my grandmother in the country, and so there's a lot of things that I've learned, a lot of things I picked up. You know, when I was a youngin'. You know, and now, you know, it's still in me, you know, so now I'm more so encouraged and move, you know, want to move forward, you know, towards that, by the grace of the Most High, bless me with the land and the opportunity, you know what I mean, to get out there and put my hands to the plow, you know what I'm saying. So I decided to make a video. You know, I also like to cook. I didn't know I liked to cook, but come to find out my dad liked to cook, you know what I mean, and I didn't know that until he told me one day. I was like, oh, that's where I got the gene from, you know. And so, you know, so then I opened up. It took me years, you know, Unique Taste of Soul, as a soul food business, you know, and I started cooking, you know, and I started a YouTube channel with that as well, you know. So I'm not, y'all can go check it out, you know. It's a unique. Like, you are very unique. It's a unique taste, like that tastes good. Of O-F, soul, S-O-U-L, like you got soul, like the soul train. I don't know if that's S-O-L-E, how you spell that on there, but this is S-O-U-L, like you got soul, like soul man. Alright, y'all go check that out too. Let me know what y'all think about it. Leave a comment on it. You know, come back over here and let me know what you think. feel free. Feel free to mimic it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I put everything on here, so hopefully it can inspire y'all to do that. But the thing is, whenever you have a passion for it, start it right now. Start it right now. My fault. I'm gonna get back to the comments and see what y'all talking about. Okay. So you people have cartoon that was Baby V, John D. Just be you. Absolutely. Just be you. Just be unique. Be different. Baby V. See, I've seen people get super chats just plain tic-tac-toe. What? Wow. That's something. See what I'm saying? Tic-tac-toe. You play tic-tac-toe. Each one, teach one. We support each other. We all eat. Exactly. Like you said, absolutely. Hey, come on now. Each one, teach one. What I don't know, you may know. And vice versa. You know, it's about sharing information. It's about building and edifying. You know what I mean? Let's see, I found you from EJ. Oh, okay. Tenfold crew, absolutely. Tenfold crew. We keep it going. The marathon continue. You know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Baby V. Appreciate you, Baby V. You know, so it's EJ and Tasha for Tasha's channel, or just EJ's? Baby V. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it's about. It's about each one teach one. We all grow. You know, we all learn. We all figure out things. One person figure out something and spread it along. You know what I mean? It's a train. It's a train. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, even that. Hey, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's what it's supposed to be. You know, to make sure that we inform each other of certain things. You know, like even I don't really talk about a lot about the scriptures of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But there, a lot of things that I mentioned, you know, it comes from the Word. I just don't mention the chapter, and the verse. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, there's a lot of people that have, you know, that's on my channel that has different views when it comes to religion and politics. I don't get into that. You know what I'm saying? But yet I do mention a lot of things when it comes according to the Bible. You know, I have Muslim friends. You know, I have, you know, I ain't gonna say friends, associates. You know what I'm saying? I have, you know, and my thing is to make sure, you know, it's to edify. It's to build. You know, it's to build. You know, I show them, you know, certain things that's in the book. You know, they try to show me certain things in the book. And see, the thing about me, there's many walks that I have walked. You know what I'm saying? Many walks I've been down, and I'm not gonna go into that moment, but I'll go to it. I have went into it on my other videos. You know, all the walks I've been in. You know, and what brought me to my understanding that I'm in, that I have now. You know, and that even gang banging, affiliation, and street pharmaceutical, and hustling and bustling and things of that nature. You know, all, and I give all, and being shot, being stabbed, I give all praise, all esteem to you, because a lot of my friends haven't made it. A lot of my friends, associates, they locked up for life and never could get out. You know what I'm saying? Family members that I had some, brother, you know, little cousins got killed, you know, and brothers got shot up. You know, I even got shot up with my brother, you know, and so, you know, I've been locked up with one of my brothers, you know, and you know what? And I give all esteem, all praise be to the Most High for allowing me and bringing me out of that condition, that mindset. You know, that was the old me. You know, which I would not return back to that way whatsoever, because I know it's nothing but destruction and death along that path. You know what I mean? You know, so that's why I'm out here on the road and been out here as long as I have, to stay out of trouble, stay out the way. If I'm out here on this road, I ain't in the way. I ain't in the way. When I finally get off the road and I stop and I go to the house, I don't go nowhere but maybe a couple places, see a couple people, and at nighttime, I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I already know what goes on out there, and I ain't the type that I can't defend myself. I can't protect myself. I do have the skills and the know-how to do so. But guess what? I'm not Superman. I can't stop no bullet. Even Superman have wings in the night. You know what I'm saying? I took him down. You know, so nah, I don't indulge in a lot of things. But I don't knock anyone that do or whatever mindset that they're in or whatever that's not for me. I just want to be able to water. You know, my fault. I want to plant the seed and allow the Most High to water it as He chooses. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a servant to the Most High. I want to be obedient to the Most High. You know, I want to do that what says Him. That's it, and walk in obedience. That's all. All right, I digress. Let me get back to the chat and see what y'all saying. Okay, baby B. All right, John D. You see what happened to EJ? Yeah. I seen that, man. I didn't know nothing about it until he told me again. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I watched the video. You know what I mean? But all praise to the Most High that He, He had mercy on it. You know what I mean? EJ was quick to respond. So yeah, man, absolutely. You see, I can't hear from Tasha. Okay. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Okay, baby V. So baby V. Every religion book is different, absolutely. But it's the spirit that counts to me. What's your heart like? Yeah. Actually, you know, so to some, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things in which I will relate it to once I get onto the land. You know, because at the moment in the truck, I can't really relate it until how I want to. I'm a visual person. And a lot of people are visual. So I want to do a visual comparison and how things line up as us being an agricultural people. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. I will bring that forth, and I will dig a little deeper into the book. You know, like I said on one of my channels before, I was a Muslim. You know, I was a 5%er. I was in the Nation of Islam. I was Sunni Islam. You know, I was Buddha. You know, I was an atheist. You know, I was a Crip. You know, and now I'm a Hebrew Israelite walking. I walk according to the way. You know what I mean? But yet, there's a lot of things that the Most High caused me to still hold on to. You know, and I don't look at or view anybody. You know, or judge anybody. I do righteous judgment according to the word. Well, I'm not the type to shun nobody, look down on anybody for any way or way that they may think, because hey, I once thought that way as well. So I gotta have mercy. You know what I mean? I don't just quickly try to, throw somebody out with the bathwater. You know what I mean, we all had to walk different walks. We all walked in different paths. You know what I mean? We all came from different walks of life. You know, we all was raised up different. You know, I studied Jehovah's Witness. I mean, I studied almost everything. I was there. Like I said, I was even an atheist once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? So I was studying anything that I could possibly study. You know, I'm a studious person. I like to read. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, I didn't know how to read once upon a time. I think I really started reading. You know, I had a speech impediment. You know, I think when I was about 17, I think my reading level was like on a 5th grade reading level. 5th grade reading level. But that's another story. You know, but at the end, I ended up going to college getting, associate's degree. You know, I went to college for 2 years, but there's no associate degree in psychology, but I went for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Just passionate enough. You know, culinary arts, building maintenance, know how to build a house from the foundation up. I lost it a little bit, but I just had to get back out there to it. You know what they say, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Same way with your limbs, same way with your health, same way with your, you know what I mean? When you don't use it, you lose it. So, you know, like I said, I was out there in the streets, gang bang for 25 years. I've been shot, I've been stabbed. You know, I had speech impediment. I was in special education classes. I was in Redlands. You know what I mean? I was one of the worst. They didn't think I was going to live to see 21 years old. You know what I mean? I did federal time in prison. I did city time. I did state time. You know, on top of it. You know what I mean? But I turned all that around. Hallelujah. That's why I want to give praise and honor to the Most High. For giving me, waking me up, and starting me another life. You know what I'm saying? For the way that I look at life, the way I look at things, what I did, you know, as I did differently before, you know, I was out there shooting, fighting over blocks that I did not even own. Now, all praise to the Most High. Yeah, I have blocks on blocks on blocks on blocks. You know what I'm saying? I have that now. But that is nothing but the grace and the mercy of Yahuwah. You know, nothing but of him. Something with block. Let's see what got going on. Let's see. It was different. Okay, that was for Maple V. Mr. Amos, bro, you use it, make better path for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? I used it to make a better path. Because the path that I was going down was nothing but destruction. It was straight destruction. You know? And I was on my way to death. You know what I mean? I wasn't far from it. Because my homies, friends, family was dying, getting killed, overdose, all of that. All of that. But I had to step back and reflect on if this is what I want out of life. Yeah, I'm from the hood. I'm from the gutter of the hood. You know what I'm saying? But I made something out of that. I turned that around. I was in the Scare Straight program, and I was one of the youngest ones in the Scare Straight program. And there was gang members coming to the Scare Straight program, and that's when I was locked up. They even sent letters to parole board, you know, on my behalf. You know, for those young men that was in gangs, that they would never thought that they would get them out of gangs. But there was something that the Most High put in my mouth in order to give to them young men to get them out of gangs. They end up getting out of the gang because their brother was in the gang, just like mine was, my cousins were, you know, was in gangs. But they end up getting out of gangs, turning around, getting their GED. And I had letters on letters on letters, caseworkers and case managers on my behalf. So that kind of encouraged me, inspired me to go to college. But I didn't pursue it. Because I had love for driving trucks, honestly. And I wanted to do more. You know, I think I'll be able to do more on the path that I'm going now, because even my ranch is a ranch for a reason. Because I want to be able to bring young men, you know what I mean, and maybe young women. Right now I want to focus on young men that went down the path that I went down, in order to give them hope. You know, that's another thing that I want to do. I want to give back. I want to give back to those that's less fortunate, those who struggle, young men that was in gangs, that was in the street life. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that they think they know. But I'm here to make sure that I'm able to help, assist in holding the door open for those that may be struggling. And I know all of y'all on here, we all have a desire to do so. We all know someone that's went down that path that we went down. Even if it's our children, our nieces and nephews, our cousins, our uncles, brothers, or what have you. But we have to have a bigger picture, a clearer understanding, should I say, on what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go. marching orders together. You know what I mean? Because together we can definitely make a change for the better. But the thing is, we got to have common unity. Common unity is unity. You know, common unity is unity. And so then, you know, we have to definitely put the Most High first in everything that we do. In everything that we do. I don't want to move in the direction that's not of the Most High. Sometimes my flesh want to do it, but I have to double check and check myself. But I say, chickity, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I don't want to wreck myself. I wreck myself for a long time. Sometimes when I go on my own opinion, my own thoughts, it's wrong. It is wrong. And 90% chance of the time is wrong. So now I take it to the Most High. Father, if this is what you want, let your will be done. But give me the understanding. Give me the clarity. Give me the know-how. Allow me to hear it loud and clear. This is what you want me to do. But I don't want to go on my own accord, my own thoughts anymore. Because a lot of times our own thoughts will lead us to HE double hockey sticks. If you picking up when I put this foot down. That's where it's going to lead us to. I.e., in other words, destruction. You know, and a lot of us been there. A lot of us have stories. A lot of us have a lot of things in which it could be a testimony to those who suffer, those who's going through things right now. Oh man, I missed a whole lot, y'all. Hold on, man. Hold on, let me go back up. My apologies, fam. Give me a minute, let me go back up, man. I was on here and talking, okay, John D. I agree. Keeping politics and religion out is wise, but I do feel faith, and I pray for you, brother. Hey, I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that, man. Really do. Yeah, I definitely try to keep politics and faith, you know, or religion separate, definitely. I'm gonna say Mr. H. You see, you my brother. You made it. Share the experience. Yes, sir, Mr. H. You know, I try to, man, you know, I try to inspire and encourage others to do so, try to uplift, you know, the young men that's out here. I can't speak on the women, you know, that's not my arena, you know, but if any type of wisdom that I can give, you know, to them, hey, so be it, you know. Queen BG, wow, thank you for sharing an amazing testimony, you know. Hey, Queen BG, I give all credit and all esteem to the Most High, you know what I mean, for allowing me to be used as a vessel to inspire and to encourage anybody that has an ear to hear and eyes to see. BG. Queen, with that first. Queen BG. Mr. H. Bro, I was a trucker for 12 years. Okay, what made you get up out of the field, bro? Let me know. Give me some of that. Mr. H. It changed me, my brother. Brother was a blood. Hey, let me tell you this real quick. You say your brother was a blood, or you and your brother, me and your brother was. Hey, you know what, bro? I'm gonna bring my brother on. My brother, not my blood biological brother, but my brother in the faith. He's a blood. I got another brother in the faith. He's a blood. I got another brother in the faith. He's a vice lord. I got another brother in the faith. He's a black gangster disciple. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? These are my brother, and I go to battle with them, bro. And there was never a time that I was a Crip, you know what I mean, that I would never hang out or call a blood my brother. But this is my brother, and I will fight back to back, arm to arm with my brother. He's a blood, but now we under one I'm gonna bring my brother up on here. You know, he from Pittsburgh. I got another brother from Cali. You know what I mean? That's the blood, and I got some from a little bit everywhere, honestly. You know, so yeah, so I'm glad. You know, I'm glad, you know, bro, that if you're no longer in the game, you know what I mean? I'm glad that you know, that something came across you, you know, to cause you to prick you. It's like, you know what? I don't want this no more. So all need be to you. See John D. Welcome, Mr. H. Absolutely. Welcome in, my Renaissance grandma. Catch you later. You say, hey, my Renaissance grandma, you might have been already gone, but I appreciate you stopping by, stopping in, taking your load off your feet for a minute, showing some love to me. I appreciate that. You be safe out there too, my Renaissance. And the Most High be with you. Mr. H. For 13 years. 13 years he was in the game, he was banging. John D. Something was removed over there. Mr. H. I'm me. Absolutely, John D. Some of these reports go to gangs for family. They are missing. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I did that, bro. You know, because my mom had eight of us. And the only thing that was round in my hood was the gang. Either you was selling, you know, you was out there a street pharmacist, or you was out there banging, or you was doing both, or you was robbing, or you was pimping, you know, you stealing cars, breaking in stores, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that was in our hood, you know? But yet when the father is absent, you know, it definitely plays a vital role, you know, so, you know, but that, you know, I'll get into that another, you know, that's another topic right there. You know, you know, and I really need y'all to see my facial expressions, you know, when I really talk about this one, and it's really going to be deep when I do get on this one. Mr. H, help my brother and sister with what? Help my brother and sister with OI. I don't quite understand that, Mr. H, the OI part. What is that? Oh, yeah. With open arms. Okay, yes. Hey, you know what? With nothing but love. You know, with nothing but love, man. Absolutely. You know, because I was once there and I needed that myself. Okay? I love my people and family that I know. Absolutely. Father, Yahweh, Yeshua, help me to be better. Hey, absolutely, man. All praise, all esteem be to you, man. You know, he comes up and shows out, you know, when we least expect it. You know, now, yeah, Mr. H. To something, man. Mr. H. Politics is evil, my brother. You are young in the wilderness. Hey, you know what? That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying, in the wilderness. And you know, let me tell you another story time real quick, y'all, right? Y'all mind, I'll tell you another story. You know, and I appreciate y'all staying with me, y'all hanging in there, you know, y'all building and whatnot. Okay, my Renaissance grandma, you know, I appreciate you shopping in. So let me tell you the story. So John, let me elaborate what you just said. He said politics is evil, my brother. You are young in the wilderness. So my ranch is in the wilderness, right? You know, and I had a confirmation. My grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather's father, right? My dad's grandfather this is my great-grandfather. He's 100% Lumbee native, right? And so I seen a picture of him when we went to one of our family reunions. And now, when I got on my land, it was more in the wilderness. It was confirmation. Within the tree, y'all ever look in the trees before and you notice an image, or you look on the ground, like that, like a rabbit, that like a squirrel, that like a deer. Don't you see a deer right there, or you see a man holding something in his hands? Remember that? Something like that. And so I look in the trees. Why I see an image look just like my grandfather. So that was confirmation of where I was at in the wilderness, was the place. And then on top of that, how the land came about, it was nothing but the Most High's will. It was nothing but Him that allowed that to happen, allowed that. So that was, it's more confirmation of what you're saying, Mr. H, is that I am Him in the wilderness. I am Him that for 40 years, to travel 40 years in the wilderness, that only took a 7-day, so many day journey walk, 40 years. But yet, within the wilderness, you know, we supposed to learn. We're supposed to be edified. We're supposed to seek and understand to be one with the nature, you know. And so, I agree. I can go on and on about that, but I ain't gonna go too much into that at the moment. But I agree. I touch and agree with you, brother. Mr. H, be safe, my brother. Okay, Mr. H, hey, I appreciate you stopping in there, chopping it up with me, brother. I appreciate the little ride, you know, that you've been with me with this far. I appreciate you. Let me see. You have a blessed night, bro. Be safe out there. Shalom. Let's see, Lisa Harris. Thank you for your testimony. I found you through my Renaissance grandma. I appreciate you, Lisa Harris. And you know what? I have a associate when I grew up with named Derek Harris. You know what I mean? And we were real close. You know, but I appreciate you, Lisa Harris, for stopping in. I thank you, my Renaissance grandma, for sharing the video. And you know, and so I thank all of y'all. Thank you, Lisa Harris, for stopping in. I hope that this is something that you find something that's informative. You know, and you know, I highly suggest, you know, for those that's on my live, you know, to share. You know what I mean? Share. You know what I mean? We here to talk and to communicate, to converse with each other. You know, any questions that you may be asking or any suggestions that you would like to give, or if I said something that was wrong, I'm not too here to offend anybody. You know, I'm more so want to elevate, uplift, motivate, encourage, you know, those, you know, that's my subscribers, those that's part of the family, part of the tribe. You know what I mean? So you're part of the tribe. So if you subscribe, Lisa H, you're part of the tribe. So welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the tribe. John D, tap the like. He said, tap the like, Lisa, please. Yes, ma'am, Miss Lisa. If you can tap that like button, I appreciate that. Tap the screen 2 times. You know, if you haven't already. If you have, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Baby V. Shalom, driver. Shalom, baby V. Shalom. You know, be safe for that out there. And may the Most High watch you, guys, protect you and your family, and those and all those who left out the building. You know, y'all come back in, check it out or whatever. You know, may the Most High protect y'all, guide y'all. You know, throughout this evening, throughout the weekend, throughout the duration. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all make sure y'all watch y'all's 12, your 6, your 3, and your 9. You know, and you make sure that you know, don't leave out that door. That's for those who left. If you do, make sure you got your protection with you. You know what I'm talking about. Have your protection, your 2-way. Make sure you have that with you. You know, for those who still rocking with me, I appreciate y'all for still hanging in there and still rolling with me. I appreciate y'all. You know, thank y'all very much. Thank y'all very much. You know, I'm trying to get my I'm trying to also get monetized for those who still in the room, you know, so I can get a members only, and I have a lot of information that I would like to share with y'all, things I like to talk about, things I like to do, but I cannot mention that on the open platform, you know, because I don't know who's watching, who's listening, and who may try to report something and try to get my channel flagged, so I'm going to keep things on the surface level at the moment. But I appreciate Fresh sent EJ some love. We had some issues yesterday, y'all. Go over to show my brother some love. Send him a champagne or something. Get him a cup of coffee. Not no coffee because he needs some rest. He hasn't rested in a long time. Brother, you need to be out there getting some rest. I appreciate you stopping in, man, checking me out, bro. Showing us some love. I know that's you came in the room doing that love. I appreciate that. Okay, John D with the champagne. I can't drink it dry, brother, but I'll take that up afterwards. Appreciate that part. Let's see. DJ, doing that. I'm saying? I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to, brother. I appreciate y'all. Everybody coming in, checking in with the off-grid trucker. Hey, you know what, y'all? I can't wait to get 2.5 more weeks, fam. Y'all gonna be riding with me. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I know. I want free. Don't. Man. Hey, y'all, I'm so excited. I got 2.5 more weeks. Woo! And I'll be out there on my land. I'll be out there on the ranch. And I'll be able to show y'all. Oh, I got tears in my eyes. Y'all don't even know. Y'all can see me right now. Man. All praise to the Most High. I'm going to give all praise to the Most High for protecting my little brother. EJ. Trucking with EJ. Trucking life with EJ. Y'all go over there and check him out, y'all. Y'all go over there and give him some hearts. Give him some flowers. Don't give him no yellow flowers because the yellow flowers is special and it goes to my little sis. And I'm hoping to still hold account of that. But I give praise to the Most High for protecting my little brother. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened. Y'all go over there and subscribe to him. Y'all go over there and check his video out. Let him know that off grid sent you over there. And check the video out. And it's Inferno. So y'all go check that out over there. And yeah, I thank the Most High for protecting him and allowing him to think on his feet. He had 13 years out there in the game. So by 13 years experience, it played off because he thought on his feet. He was able to do what he needed to do. Get his truck about the situation and allow that trailer to do what it needed to do because everything's insured on that. But they, you only get one eject. You know what I'm saying? So I know Sis is blessed, his family, his children is blessed. To have Pop still in the building. Not a scrape, not a burn, not nothing. I gave it away. And y'all probably didn't catch it. But y'all go over there and subscribe to bro. Trucking Life for EJ. And anybody else got channels, y'all put that down there in the room. Y'all been rocking with me. Put that down there. Y'all come into the room, y'all hit that like, share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and join the tribe. 6 hearts, blue, yellow, red, green, purple hearts, whatever, all that, and I appreciate y'all still here, rocking with me, rolling with me. I'm on my way to Kansas. I'm still in Iowa at the moment, what I'm saying, but I'm on my way to Kansas. I know y'all ain't gonna roll with me the whole way, but if y'all do, I ain't even up for that challenge. I don't think y'all gonna hang with me all the way. I'm not gonna be there till about 12:52, y'all. 12:52 Central Time. So one day I may do a whole 24 hours. Woo, that would be crazy, wouldn't it, y'all? Let me see what's going on. My phone. Let's see what y'all saying down here. I was so excited for a minute. I forgot I got a chat. Let me see. Man, I'm just a whole lot, nigga. Oh, man, my fault, fam. My fault. Let me see. Okay, John D sent the champagne bottles, popping bottles with the blue hearts. Okay, John D, I appreciate that, brother. Let me see. To EJ. Okay, then. Okay, I appreciate that. Let me see. Mr. H. He said laughing his A off. He said, you got it, brother. Okay, you got it. Queen BG, send some hearts. I appreciate you, Queen. EJ, send more hearts. Mark, my man, my guy. Mr. H, much respect. Hey, much respect to you, brother, as well. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. John D, double tap everyone. That's right, double tap that screen if you don't mind. Those coming to the room, double tap. Just click and tap it 2 times real quick. Bow, bow. That's all you gotta do. I appreciate it. It's for free. It's for free. It's for free. Hey, don't forget, y'all got a giveaway coming up. I'm gonna let y'all know. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Be notified when I go live. I don't know when I'm gonna matter of fact, while EJ's still on here real quick, bro. Hey man, I'm still waiting for that little short, you know, on how to put that thing together, man. Put that link together that we talked about. You know, I'm still waiting for that. You and sis was look out for the crew, 10-fold crew, man. I'm still waiting for it. You know, I have patience. All right, EJ, my little brother. But yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's good. All praise, man. To the Most High. Mr. H, definitely. Queen PG, 6 more hearts. I appreciate it. You know, purple don't look good. Purple don't look good. Purple don't look bad. Queen PG. Look like PG. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. All right, I'm waiting for it. Like I said, I got patience, bro. Check like PJ. Yes, sir. 10-fold crew in the building. John had to go over there and wake you up, brother. John had to go over there and tap you. John D said, let me go over there and wake me, shake up the brothers over there. 10-fold. Avalon in the building. 10-fold crew in the building coming through for the off-grid trucker. Let me show some love real quick. All right, with 10-fold crew coming through. Salute. That's what I'm talking about. Fam coming through, showing love. Fam coming through, showing love. Okay, let's see. John D. You home safe? Okay, that's talking about EJ. EJ, you at the house? Who else is EJ at? Oh, well, he was at the. Yeah, he might be at the house now. I think he was at the work spot. Yes, sir. Talking about John. Okay, home safe. EJ, you at the crib? In the building, driver. Absolutely. Avalon, John D. Everybody up in the building. Title Pro 2-fold. Avalon, EJ. Okay, Title Pro. Yes, sir. Triple like EJ. Avalon. Okay, Avalon. Eastern Air. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Avalon went through, shook them up, said, yo, hey, let's get it. You know, that's what we gotta do. Hey, what we do? We come through. And holler at the fam. You know, I'm not saying stay here the whole time. You know, I mean, we come in, you know, and get the dap, saying what's up. I'm in the building. I'm good with that. Title Pro here. Yeah, Title Pro here too. Double tap, 10-fold crew. I like that. I like how that sound there, John D. I like how that sound. You must have been a MC back in the days. Might be MC now. Jumping like PJ. Tell a pro what's up. John D, yes sir. I'm good. Hey, 10-fold fam. Absolutely, man. You know what I mean? That's what we do, man. You know what I mean? We hang out with each other. We chop it up. You know, let people know what's going on. Hey, but check this out. On my 10-fold crew, my fam's in the building. You know, I think the first thing, like I said, I have goats. You know, I know y'all seen my video before. I had a couple goats, but they didn't make it, man. They didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Must have been. You know what I mean? And so I plan on getting not goats now. I'm planning on moving up to the sheep. You know what I mean? Plan on getting some sheep. So y'all gonna see me fencing up. I got fencing up already, but you gonna see me do like paddock. You know what I mean? I'm gonna split that thing off. And don't be laughing at me when I'm out there. I'm gonna be out there with my chainsaw. I'll be out there with my different tools. You know what I mean? My tool. You know what I mean? My hatchet, stuff of that nature. You know, put some fencing up out there. Get my chicken coop going on. You know, that's the first thing I'm going to get is my chickens. And I want to sell chicken. I'm gonna sell some eggs too, y'all. Y'all gonna see me with the chickens. Y'all gonna see me with the chickens. You gonna see me the eggs and stuff like that. You know, and I'm gonna try to encourage y'all. Y'all got yards, backyards. Y'all go ahead and get some hens. You know, if y'all want to buy some hens from me, I'm gonna sell hens. We got discount. We got discount from all my fam. We got discount for y'all as well. You know, so if y'all want to get hens, y'all come on and get some hens. You know, y'all want to get roosters. Y'all get some roosters. You know, hey, whatever it is I have, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely going to give discounts. So I'm making it known right now. Everybody that subscribed to me for even goat, sheep milk, lamb chops, potatoes, tomatoes, yam, beans, sprouts, whatever it is, you know what I mean? I'm growing cuttings and all that from the trees, fruit trees, cuttings, and all of that. You know what I mean? I'm giving discounts. I'm giving discount to my tribal members. I ain't gonna say subscribers. Y'all are the tribal members. You know what I mean? So discounts is coming. So y'all make sure y'all hold me accountable to that. Off grid, you say discount of those that's in the tribe. Absolutely 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down. That's how it's going down, because I want to make sure not just myself, but those that's in the tribe, y'all also, those that's members. That's what I'm really pushing for. My members. Those, let me say that again. So if you are my tribe, then I would like for y'all to become members. Okay? So it's like members only. You know, and I don't know if it's for free or you gotta put pay like $1.50. I'm gonna put it to the bare minimum. Okay? I'm gonna put it at the bare minimum when I do become monetized. Because I want to make sure that those that's my members that we building, y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know my mind, you know what I'm trying to get to, where I'm trying to go. You know, I'm gonna have raised beds. I'm gonna give y'all everything that I've learned, you know, that I know, and whatever I don't know, I would like for y'all to reach out, and maybe y'all can give me some information. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's gonna be a blessing. You know what I mean, for my tribal members, you know, to join me, you know, to walk with me, to be with me, you know, throughout this process, you know, throughout the process. Let me go back up here. I missed something. Okay, go back up. Jumping like PJ, yes sir. Saying hanging with Red. We're trying to. Okay, let me go back up. I'll come back to that one. Yes sir, I'm good. The Hangle 10-4 family good. John D. Avalon Ryder said we're going to represent. Absolutely. Hey, you know that's what we're about. Avalon, you know we gotta represent each other, man. Definitely. I appreciate y'all coming to the building. You know what I mean? Y'all come to the building popping bottles, water bottles. That's what we popping. Get champagne. We do some champagne. You know, we do some champagne. Pop some champagne. Come we ain't getting drunk. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Title Pro, hanging out off grid. Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. I appreciate being in the building. You know what I mean? We all in the building hanging out. Let's see, Mr. Cuz, do what you. Cuz, do what you. Okay, Cuz, do what you do. Okay, Mr. H, that was the, okay, absolutely. PJ, yes sir, hanging with grid. Trying to get these hours up. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my hours, bro. My hours was short. It was short like the plane bombs, the plane. Hey, well, I look. EJ said, go over there and download this, download that, and look at them hours. I said, oh my goodness. I said, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Man, hey, I should got a ticket for being that low. You know, you get a ticket for going so, you know, underneath the speed limit. You probably get a ticket for what they call that, impeding traffic. Yes sir, hanging with grid. We trying to get the hours up. Oh man, okay. Yep, trying to get these hours up, y'all. See everybody hit that like button. This guy is great, Avalon. Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate that, Avalon, man. Trying to do my best, bro. I'm trying to do my best. You know, trying to get these hours up. Hey, man, there's a lot of things that we got going on. Everybody, you know, we get the hours up. EJ got his hours, gets her hours up. You know, we get monetized. You know, everybody get monetized. Hey, man, there's a lot of things. We got some big things gonna pop off. Everybody gonna get monetized. Everybody that's connected, I'm connected with. You know what I mean? We got a plan. We're gonna put it in motion. Everybody gonna be monetized. Watch what I'm saying. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're about to eat. Y'all wanna eat? Let's eat. We all gonna eat. Everybody that's watching this afterwards, if y'all wanna become monetized, if y'all wanna get these hours up, have people that can help with that, you know, and they have did it before, and so we're gonna everybody look, we got a plan. I'm not gonna put the plan out there, but we got a plan. Tenfold crew, you know, and a lot of other crews and whatnot. We got a plan. We got a vision. Let's see. Do what you do. Yes, sir, Mr. Agent. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. Is that Mr. Highness? Mr. Highness. Okay. Let's see. Title Pro 247. My neighbor has laid hens here. Hey, you better get some. Well, you know what? You can't really get them if they don't have a rooster. If a rooster ain't out there, then the eggs need to be fertilized in order for you to incubate it. You know what I mean? Hey, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't have an incubator, listen up. If you don't have an incubator, go on Amazon, get an incubator, and you may not know what an incubator is or eggs to incubate the eggs. Go on Amazon, get you an incubator, and hold on to that incubator until the time comes. Please. They cheap. They're only about $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $20, somewhere around there. Get one that you can have like guineas. You can make guinea eggs, chicken eggs, quail eggs, you know, yeah. And so when it's time, when I have my guineas, when I have my quail, when I have jumbo quail, it's a meat quail, all right? Chickens, stuff like that, they all gonna be fertilized. And so I can ship them out to y'all, and y'all can already have the incubator, all right? And the only thing I do, throw them things up in there for the said period of time until the egg hatch. Then there you go, and just continue to watch me or tap in, you know what I mean? I'll give y'all information on how to raise them. But if you got a backyard, you know, it ain't nothing. Just first of all, go get the incubator, please. Go on Amazon, get an incubator. Go to Tractor Supply, get your incubator. You know, however, it's an investment. Trust and believe me, it's an investment. Go on Amazon and look after the live though. Go on Amazon and look. I don't have no particular ones that I suggest you to get. Look at your reviews. That's what I always do. Look at the reviews. Go on YouTube and see. You know, put that same incubator on YouTube and see what they're saying about the incubator. Okay, see what their reviews are on it. All right, then if you like the reviews, get the incubator. So like I said, once I start having eggs and stuff like that, fertilized eggs, I can ship them out to y'all for, you know, a discount. Y'all can be my members, all right? So, hey, that's what I got for you. And that's just that. You know what I mean? As far as the eggs, that way you have a dual purpose, maybe a tri-purpose. That way you have 3 different reasons why you need a chicken. Okay? But one for eating, one for egg, or one for meat, one for eggs, and the other for fertilizer. Well, chicken has good fertilizer too to go in your crop. Alright, but I get into that in another video, but I just want to say that while it was on my mind, alright? So, he was speaking about, somebody see who that? He said they had the laying hens over there. Oh man, I don't know what that was now. Let me see. Everybody hit that like, okay. Okay, it was, Title Pro. Oh, Title Pro. Title Pro said my neighbor has laying hens here in the city. You can't have them in the city. It's just a rooster that maybe go against the ordinance, you know, because they crow all the time or whatever. All Go ahead. Post that on the channel, man. Let me see that. Wow, that was something. You snowboard? Oh, man. I never knew how they do the door and snowboard. I wasn't really good at skateboarding. You know, but I tried. I even had a skateboard and everything. But snowboarding, I wouldn't mind. I would do it. I would start off with like a little hill, then I would gradually grow to the big one. Let me see, Mr. Highness. Let's see, my family from Alabama, and I raised in Florida, including my kids. Okay, hey man, you know I have family down in Alabama as well, Mississippi, you know, area, you know, Georgia, all down there, you know, Tennessee, you know, so yeah, now you're in Florida. You know, that's EJ out there in Florida. You know, I like Florida. It's too hot for me. You know what I mean? It's too hot for me in Florida. I just can't stand that weather all the time hot like that. I like a little snow. I like a little rain. I like a little cold, a little chill. You know what I'm saying? Florida, you don't need no fire. You know, no fire pit. You know, or no wood stove, nothing like that. You know, I like that wood stove smell, man. You know what I mean? Cuddled up in front of that wood stove. What you know about that? You know? You got to run around with shorts all day down in Florida. You can't have nice pair, you know, jeans on. You have flip-flops and sandals on all down there all the time. I know. I'm joking. It may not be like that. You know what I mean? EJ know better than me. He's from there. But Alabama, same way though. Alabama hot, but you better have them flip-flops. Up there fire is going to tear you up out there. Fighting with armadillos all out in Alabama, Mississippi. That's all we had running across our fields. You know, Mr. Highness, he had farms for years. Oh, you know what? Hey, you know, I like the farms, man. You know, going out in the country, stuff like that. You know, having a farm, seeing the farmland, man, that's beautiful. Real beautiful. Mr. Highness, let's see, Avalon, Ryder, say grid rolling. Hey, you know, man, that's all we gotta do it out here, man. You know, we roll and chop it up. We roll and chop it up, man. You know, past time, man. You know, so, you know, I enjoy, you know, conversing, you know, with the tribe, man. You know, I enjoy conversing with the tribe. You know, for those that haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Tap that screen and join the tribe. Come on. 10-4. Let me see. Queen BG. Oh, wow. I remember seeing your ghost. Sorry to hear that about. Yeah. You know, yeah, my ghosts. You know, one thing about ghosts, parasites, you really gonna have to take care of ghosts. You know, and ghosts is not, they eat everything, and you gotta watch them. You know what I mean? You gotta watch them. And I had somebody out there watching my ghosts, and I don't know what happened exactly. You know, and about whatever happened, but someone was watching them and ended up dying. So, yep, you know, I'll start fresh. I'll get some sheep next time. I ain't messing around with goats and them things, they're hard-headed. Anyway, but yes, ma'am. But I appreciate that, Queen BG. Mr. Avalon Ryder. Hello, Queen. Good, Avalon. Mr. I'm with you because I support my brothers and sisters in the game called trucking. Hey, you know what? Hey, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you being with me. You know, I really do. Hey, stay with me, Mr. Hans. You know, Hines. Is it Hines? Hines. It's a Hines. Hines. I'm 89 because, hey, you know, you with the tribe, man. You with the tribe, so, hey, you're going to be down, too. You're going to be down, you're going to get up there. That's the whole point, man. You know, let's work it together. You know what I mean? Everybody can work together. We're gonna build each other up. You know, build each other's team up. Avalon Ryder, Mr. Highness, we in the building, absolutely. Avalon Ryder. Telepro. Love you, my guy. That John D. EJ know it. John D. EJ know it. Absolutely. True like EJ. He laughed. EJ always laughing. EJ's truck burned down. Not truck, trailer. God forbid that one. EJ still got a smile on his face, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a small one, not a big one though. It was a small one. You know, not the truck. He moved that truck out the way, but I ain't gonna spoil it. I might have a spoiler alert. Y'all go over there and check him out. Truck Life EJ. Go check him out. Avalon, send the hearts. All right, Avalon, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love for the family. Said Avalon, John D, Green Trucking. Hey, you know, man, I'm out here moving, man. I'm out here moving. Avalon, one family. You know what I mean? Come on now. That's how it's supposed to be. Gotta try, man. We're gonna try. John D, yes sir, Avalon. Title Pro, Westside Blue, is at $4.99 subs a little while ago. Okay. Westside trying to get to that 5. Westside get to that 5. When you get to that 5, you get to that stack. After the stack, hey man, sky the limit. You know, you got it, man. You got it. Avalon Rider. You know, Avalon Rider. Dang, Westside, you good. Absolutely. Avalon Rider, yeah. Like the hearts, brother, like the hearts. Appreciate it, too. Like DJ. TFO crew. I'm about to get off. So I get some rest. Hey, man, yeah, get on off of here, man. I appreciate you jumping on, EJ. Go ahead and get that rest, brother. You got a long day ahead of you. You know, I got to go to Kansas, pick a load up for UPS tomorrow. When I get there, at 1. I'm going to get about 6 hours resting myself. Then I'm going to turn around and I'm heading back to Chicago. I'm going to pick a load up, bobtail it over there to USPS. Pick a trailer up, reload one over there. And I'm jumping back on them highway and byway, heading back out to Chi-Town. And I don't know what's going on after that. We'll see. I already got a load after this one already. Be a quick 1,100 miles. You know, so I can get some rest. All right. Title Pro 247. They have a hours, brother. Oh, y'all need to get some rest. Y'all gonna be up to about 1 o'clock in the morning? John. Have lost it, John. Oh man, that'll be something, bro. Y'all ride all the way with me all the way to Kansas, man. Oh man, John D. We here for you. Absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I don't know if my voice gonna take it all the way there. I don't know if my voice gonna take. I'll be hoarse in the morning. But ain't like I'm gonna go to sleep, right? So I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be up. He said we're going to Kansas. John, he said we're going to Kansas. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Y'all going to Kansas with me? Going to Kansas City? Going to Kansas City? Let's ride. I'm gonna pull up. I'm about to pull up. I'm gonna pull up. Y'all jump in. Man. Man, he about to flip up. Man. Oh, he got a tow truck. Y'all see that? Y'all see the tow truck there? Y'all see the truck? He's so tired, he pulled into a ditch, y'all. He leaning. You can blow on his trailer. It's gonna fall over. Did y'all see that? Oh man. Man, that was crazy, right? I don't even know what minute mark this is. This is the 2 hour and 8 minute and 34 minute mark. That's where that was at. I had to say it. It was 2 hour, 8 minute, and 34 minute mark. Y'all go back and after the video and whatnot, you look at that trailer. It might have been a little bit before then, but it was around then. It was at that truck stop. Up in the motherfucking rest area. It was a rest area. And a lot of these drivers, they just pull in somewhere. I'm telling you, his truck was about to flip over. John Z said we're going to Kansas. Avalon Grid. Grid. You great. Y'all got people looking up to you, driver. My first time at the line. Hey, you know what it is? It is Avalon. It is Avalon, man. And you know, and I appreciate you joining, man. I appreciate you joining. You know, I really do. You know, and this ain't gonna be your last time. You know, now you know where I'm at. You know, now you know where I'm at where you can catch me. You know, and I'm really looking forward. You know, of course, with my 10-4 family coming through. You know what I mean? But I'm looking for that Avalon. You know, I'm looking for that AR. You know, Avalon Rider. You know, John D. You know, McGee. You know, Struggle. EJ. You know, them my one man, man. We've been rocking for a little minute. You know what I mean? We've been rocking for a little minute, man. You know, and I appreciate y'all, man. Really do. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of my supporters. You know, my 10-4 crew come to the building. That's a whole different crew for the tribe. You know what I'm saying? They part of the tribe, but it's more like a 10-4 crew. Like they've been rocking with me since I want to say since I got started. You know? Since I've been rolling for a minute. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I want to say y'all been with me for a little minute. You know? Yeah. Absolutely. But you know, yeah, I know there's people that's looking up to me though, Avalon. You know, and there's those that I'm looking up to as well. You know? Regardless if you have a person got 10 subscribers, 30 subscribers, it's just a person, you know, just a person in general, in their heart, you know what I mean? Avalon Rider, man, my God. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Hey, likewise, brother. Likewise, man. You know what I mean? You know, those that hold me down, I have no other choice but holding them down, man. You know, and, you know, you say you want something, I want to make sure I hold you accountable. You know, I say I'm trying to do something, you won't be accountable. That's what accountability, not just 10-4, what we call accountability partners. You know, everybody plays a part. Everybody hold each other accountable to make sure they achieve what it is they say they're trying to get. You know? got a select crew, you know, a selective few in the biker club. You know what I'm saying? But then you have, you know, those outside of the biker club with the family, you know, or whatnot. Those that you may go to the club with, hang out with, or whatever. You know, that's a whole different type of family over there. Different from the crew. You know, you gotta have a certain status. You gotta have a certain bike. You gotta have a bike in order to join the crew and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a 10-fold crew. You know, 10-fold. You know, something that EJ say me and him came up with. You know, a 10-fold crew. You know, cause definitely gonna have to keep ears out and open. You know, and stay aware. You know, so the 10-fold is CB. You know, one thing on a CB when you get a private check, and at the end of every conversation, it's 10-fold. Means that I copy that, I roger that. It's all right, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 10-fold crew. And we all in agreement with each other. You know. Excellent. Yeah, so that's definitely how it is. Yeah, so that's exactly what 10-fold crew stand for. Oh man, gonna make it sped up. You gotta roll out here, man. These people don't want to stand in the wrong lane and everything. You know what I mean? 10-4. 10-4 there, driver. Gotta drive now. Gotta drive. Let's see what you're talking about. Okay. Queen, let's see, Avalon 10-4. Okay, Queen BG says, at off-grid trucker, I'm here for the long haul, literally. Okay, Queen BG. You in the building. You ain't gonna ride. You riding all the way to Kansas too? You ain't riding all the way to Kansas too, are you, Queen BG? Outline.
In
Everybody.
1 3/4 miles,
Like button.
keep
Everybody
left
hit that like
280 west,
button.
then keep right.
Everybody hit that like button. Appreciate that. Avalon Queen, you good? Okay, Avalon, right. EJ, my little brother. What you big homie? Big homie. What is that? Big homie love. Sweet guys. Absolutely, bro. You already know it, man. Oh, shit. John D. Hey, the weather good right now, John D. The weather pretty good right now, bro. You know, I don't have no complaints. You know, all praise to the Most High. That there isn't any. Let's see, Johnson Bluff 45. Okay. Yep, the weather's pretty good. Can't complain. Okay, Queen B said, yeah, John D. Good. All right.
Keep left to I-80 west, then keep right.
Okay, I-80 West. Still, it's I-80 West, y'all. Alright, I-80 West, Council Bluff, Kansas City. What time is it, y'all? I don't even know what time it is. I'm just rolling. I don't know what time it is right now. I'm heavy, though. I got like 42,000 pounds on the back. And that trailer back there. 42,000. Let me get through this little construction area and I'll
Either
get
of
back
the
to
two right lanes.
Alright, get back to the topic. I don't even know what the topic was, y'all. What we were talking about earlier. I'm still in the chat. You know, but I appreciate y'all. 80 Queen, Avalon Rider.
continue
Have
on
you got some lips
IE.
up there at Queen. Right, yes, indeed. Okay. Lips for lips over the phone. I can see. Let's see. Queen, AG, riding all the way to Kansas for sure. I'm in AZ, so I'm here. Oh, okay. Well, you ain't far away then, Queen. Spotlight. Oh, no, spotlight on top of the car. There's a spotlight on top of this little car. That was the headlight of another car behind that car. He had his brights on. Okay, Queen, what you doing? AZ, you riding all the way to Kansas? Okay. I appreciate y'all riding along. Those in the room that haven't subscribed, go ahead and tap the screen 2 times, double tap, and go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping in, checking me out. I don't know what time it is. I know it may be late. Maybe not. What time is it? About 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't even look at I'm on live right now. I can't even look at some time. I appreciate y'all stopping in, though. Appreciate everybody stopping in. I got 195 miles to go before I get to Highway 35. So we're gonna be on 35 for a minute. I get on 70, my fault, 70. Wichita, Kansas. So y'all like, it was clear, the phone clear, y'all able to see the road clear. Make sure everything good for y'all so y'all can ride. Okay, I probably add some music to it. We'd really be in there, wouldn't it? Let me see. Yes, Avalon, good. Oh, man, I missed something. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back. Missed something. Okay, 42. Oh, I missed something for real. Okay. Avalon Rider. Got the lip from the kiss out. Okay, Avalon. Mr. John, you good over there? Avalon Rider. 42,000. Oh, yeah, 42,000. I'm pulling. Yeah, Avalon. Queen. AG says right all the way to Kansas for sure. Okay, she's in Arizona. She said Arizona. No, I'm here. Okay, absolutely. Yes, Avalon. I'm good. Thanks for asking, sir. Avalon Rider, everybody. Hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, everybody hit that like and subscribe. Come on and join in and join the tribe. Avalon Rider. Very good, Mr. John. Avalon. All right. I think I'm caught up with everything right now. So, what I was saying as far as I'll get back to the chat in a minute. Y'all get something up. Now, what I was saying as far as making sure that y'all get that incubator, go look on Amazon, find you a nice size incubator that holds probably about 12, 15, 20 eggs, and try to find some chickens that's near you or whatever. Find some chickens, and that way y'all can incubate, and start your own little flock in the backyard or something. Because time is going to get to the point out there and get some seeds, you know, and make sure y'all hit that like button when you come into the room. Hit that like button for me. You know, subscribe, join the tribe. If you haven't subscribed, share the video. Share the video to your friends and loved ones, whatever. Because there's some very informative information that we was talking about, and send it to them so they can go look at the video. I know it's kind of long and lengthy. You know, this is a live. You know, so me personally, I like lengthy videos when I'm writing because it gives me something to listen to. You know, something to watch. You know, I just put it, you know, turn it on and let it ride. You know, short videos I gotta keep leading up, going to next and going to next and going to next one. You know, and I know me, I'm all over the place. You know, I don't have no script. You know, I don't have no topic, no levels, whatnot, where I say, okay, I'm gonna go on this one, I'm gonna talk about that. I just flow. That's why I appreciate the TFO crew and the tribe, you know, to interact, you know, with me, you know, converse with me, you know, ask me questions and all of that stuff. So it caused me to dig deeper, you know, to expound more on saying topics and stuff like that. That's the boys right there, y'all. That's the boys that look like getting off the exit right there. Is that them? Maybe so. They was riding beside me for a minute. Get off my back. Alright. Carolina Tribe in the building. Okay. John Davis and Epcon. I have some upcoming doctor appointments. Of those, I will have a better idea. Oh shoot, man. We're done here. Okay. I'll have a better idea about how I am now eating to live. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Eating to live instead of living to eat. Come on now. I must miss something up there. I miss. Oh no, everybody. Okay, I don't know what I hit. I don't know what I missed there, y'all. Forgive me. Queen BG. Correction. I'm watching your live channel on YouTube. I live in Arizona. I'll be watching till the live ends. Okay. I appreciate you there, Queen BG. pick up, trying to, hey, when I get monetized, it's going to be a lot more things happening, y'all. There's going to be a lot more things happening. I'll be able to do a lot more things, so that's my goal, is to become monetized. Hey, if I get more subscribers, I appreciate that too. So hey, just trying to roll, trying to make some things happen. All through this construction. Love over there. Construction. One thing, you know what? I'm glad I ain't going to Indiana right now. Oh my. Indiana, period, all over, is the worst state I think that I ever drove in that has so many darn potholes. Man, that'll mess up my suspension all the way up in Indiana. For real. I haven't been,
lanes.
for y'all, who have drove to Indiana? And can y'all, and let me hear y'all experience on the roads here in Indiana. To me, it's bad. To me, it's the worst of the worst. That's for real. Now, I had an old school Buick Regal. It was a 83. It was an 83 Buick Regal. With I had 26-inch rims, but it was skinnies, rubber bands. Y'all know what the rubber band rims are? And rubber bands. I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna post a picture of my cars that I had. And I'm gonna talk about, even the vehicles. It don't mean nothing. A lot of us out here, I'm gonna do a video on it. Put that on my thumbnail. And I have not did that, so I'm gonna put that video up. I'm gonna put a video up there, and I'm gonna talk about materialistic things and how a lot of people will fight, kill, shoot, and become other than themselves, for materialistic items. So anyway, man, I would be mad if I drove my old school down. I would try to sue the city or state, county, whoever is responsible, fill it in the potholes, whatever. And when they fill them in, they feel things crazy. I mean, I don't know if they fill them in just to last about a week, a couple of days or something. The asphalt that they use is worthless. It really is worthless. Because like a couple of days later, roads is back the same way. Like they don't have the budget, but they want to tax you. See, man, my God. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I appreciate that, Avalon. I had a 83 and it got stolen. Oh, man. You had an 83 Buick Regal? Limited edition? Which one you have? Man, I had mine was custom. I had the blue and white leather seats with the 83 stitched in the headrest on the driver's side, or both sides. I had the bucket seats, leather bucket seats. I had the paint job was it was blue, it was pearl blue. Pearl blue. When you look at it, it looked kind of like a pearl, like pinkish, purplish light. When you look at it, I got a picture. I got the pictures. I'm gonna post it up on there. And I'm gonna talk about the materialistic things people value more. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that as well. I had about I don't even know how many vehicles I had. 1, 2, 3, 4. About four nice vehicles, 4 or 5 of them. But I'm gonna post it up there. Yes, sir. I think a lot of people need to see and hear, that's materialistic things will not get you nowhere, But these is definitely not valuable assets. that when I was in Atlanta. I got that when I was in Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta. I had it then. And I had it for some years afterwards too. Definitely was a definitely was an eye catcher. What was that? Sometimes you don't want the attention on you. You know, it's best not to have that, especially nowadays. Because a lot of these young kids, they want to try to rob you, set you up, make you a D-boy or D-girl, and you can't really have anything nice because somebody going to try to steal it. Like, look what happened to you, Avalon. You know, someone came and stole your vehicle from you, and something that you worked hard for and getting and stuff like that. It's sad. It's sad. It really is. Man, why is my keep calling? And you know, y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging in with me. Appreciate y'all rolling. Really do. But I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I know y'all rolled all the way to Kansas with me. But I got a call. What's that? Keep coming in, and I want to check and see what's going on. Make sure everything good. And what I'll do is that I may hop back on. But so yeah, I'll get this call them back to make sure everything's good on that end. I don't know how long it's going to be. Don't want to hold y'all. See what Avalon says where I was in trapped back in the day. Hey, you know, hallelujah, brother. You know, same way with me. Look at that car. See that car swerving all on the side of the road? What is going on? Avalon. Now I only ride Avalon. Avalon 2024. But my 2007. Look at that car. Y'all see that car up there? Y'all see it? Look at it. Must fell asleep. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Look, see? Better get yourself together. You pulled over. He ain't going, he must be tired. Look. Look at it. Y'all see? Look at him. Can y'all see the car up there in front of me, y'all? Y'all see that car in front of me? He gonna fall. He gonna go right off the cliff. Hope not. Look at it. Y'all see that car? Well, he must be sleeping. Look. Look at it. You see? Y'all see it? He riding a white line. Oh, yeah, he's sleeping. I gotta get past him, y'all. Fast, if you'll see it. You need to pull over and take a breath. Yeah. Yeah, he gets swerving all over the place. John D would say, you like? John D. He said, I love the Avalon Toyota. Oh, shit. I love the Avalon. Oh man, hold on. He said, okay, Avalon said, what? Avalon, right? How can I support the channel? Hey bro, you been supportive enough, bro, while you been on here riding with me, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, they drunk, man. They drunk. They drunk, John D. Something's going on with them. I hope they good back there. Let me see. Oh, he beside me now. He's sped up. I know I'm going 71. He was going about 50. I think that's him. No, that probably ain't him. That probably ain't him. Nah. I hope not. I hope you best stay your distance. Avalon Rider, John. John laughing. Avalon laughing at John. Y'all coming to the room, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like. Y'all have subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe and join the tribe. You know, we out here. I'm headed to Kansas. Supposed to get the phone call. My children keep calling me, so I have to get off. I don't know what time. I don't know why they still up. But don't tell them. You know, let's see, telephone 7. It said later off grid. Later try. When it comes early, absolutely to do. Hey, Title Pro, I appreciate you hanging in there with me. I appreciate the support. You know, so you get some rest as well. And may the Most High continue to bless you, watch over you and your household. You know, and continue to be blessed. And check me out next time. You know, don't forget share the video. Share the video, like it. You know, and hit that notification. And I will be coming over here shortly. I don't know when. I got to find out how to do it. And I got a giveaway, you know, as well. So y'all stay tuned for that. Let's see. All right, okay. I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate it. Appreciate that, Avalon. Right, sometimes something about your channel is special and try and build. Hey man, you know what's special about my channel is those who participate in my channel and to allow in the Most High and to allow me to have, you know, content, you know, freely. Free content, you know what I mean? Something that I don't even, you know, more likely, mainly it's coming from experience. A lot of things, you know what I mean? And that's all praise be to the Most High. That's nothing of me. I just open my mouth and He allowed words to, you know, go forth. You know what I mean? Let's see, Queen BG, I'll be watching for you to go live again. Thank you. No, I thank you, Queen BG, for being a participant, for joining the tribe. I appreciate you. And don't be a stranger. Hit that notification. You know, share the video. Tell a friend. You know, about the off-grid truck. You know, so what I'm about to do, I'm about to jump off here, fam. I'm about to find out what my children talking about. I appreciate y'all riding thus far with me. Let's see where we at. We almost we in Iowa, so at the end of Iowa. So I appreciate y'all riding along with me so far. And don't forget, hit that notification, you know, to be notified next time I go live. I'm gonna go live again in the morning. Maybe go live with EJ, you know, together. But if not, y'all catch another live from me tomorrow, and maybe catch me on the way back, get in there and do something. And I appreciate every last one of y'all for stopping in, showing some love, showing some support, giving some hearts, roses, champagne, you know what I mean, all of that. I really appreciate it for that, y'all, you know, and thank y'all for having a willing heart to push me and get monetized, willing to ride with me 6-7 hours all the way to Kansas. Man, come on, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Men and women. Thank y'all so much. You know what I mean? And go ahead and jump over here, get this phone call. Let me see. Hold on, I got some more messages on here. Make sure I want to end. Make sure I read everybody's stuff. Okay. possible, my brother. You know what I mean? Ain't no fakery over here. You know what I mean? I try to keep it 100 at all times, bro. Avalon Rider, I'm riding to Kansas with you, my guy. John D. Red, real. Hey, you know, I appreciate you all, man. I really do. John D. and Avalon, all my 10-fold crew, and all the tribe riding with me. You know, so I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get this phone call. You know, my children keep blowing me up. Let me see what they got going on. I'm gonna lay it down. And depends if I don't let it long, I'll jump back on. If not, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. You know, thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Like, if you're watching this, you know, later, you know, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, do all that good stuff. And thank y'all, and I appreciate y'all, all that y'all do, all the comments, all the